feel fine. This is our first date. I'm not like other guys. I can tell that you have played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. So let's commit some crimes.
Hey, I like you.
I got your flowers. Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a memory. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date heist? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive. And cross some state lines.
We could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it!
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. We're young and alive, which I can see for that guy. Yeah, let's kill 5 guys tonight. The cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight.
You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders.
Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive. And you can call me anytime.
Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Wednesday stream. Where today I realize this has been the year of Eldritch Roguelikes because we have another one on the docket. As today we're going to be checking out the newly released Winnie's Hole, a roguelike mixed with Tetris and mutation and Winnie the Pooh. There's a lot going on here right now, and we're gonna be checking this game out together. But before we get into all of that, I have a question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? Most importantly, how are you all doing today? I have been having a pretty chill weekend. As I said, I think last week, after my big one short a month that happened recently, I'm taking a quick video editing break. I'm definitely going to get back into editing videos, probably starting next week sometime, but I'm giving myself a full reset period after that. There's going to be a bit before we start seeing shorts, but I'll probably get back on that after this upcoming weekend. Additionally, and Richard might know about this, I have a buddy who's going to be visiting town over this weekend. So I'm probably going to be doing shorter streams, just sort of, cutting things off, not going the full 4 hours that I try to go for sometimes, so I can go and hang out with them while they're in town. We'll still be streaming, we'll still get everything up and running, just might have a little harder line on when I need to stop. But how are you all doing? Welcome. In exciting news, I officially, a few days ago, got sent a submission thing for my background check. And just this morning, I got the email from the background check people that they've completed like their first run of the background check. And I got to look at it. And I'm concerned they might not be getting all my data. Because I clicked the thing where they'll send me a copy of my background check. And I'm looking at it, I go to the crimes section. And in it, there's like no felonies or misdemeanors reported. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, now I know for a fact I got, and maybe tickets. Are tickets different than misdemeanors? Because I thought they were. Because when I was in college in New York City, I was going to be late for a class when I was trying to catch a train, and a whole bunch of people had gone through the emergency exit, like entering into the train station, and I just joined them in that crowd, and I got grabbed by a cop, and they handed me a ticket for jumping the turnstile. And I'm pretty sure that's a misdemeanor. My background check doesn't seem to think I've ever had a misdemeanor, so I don't know how much the data they are classified as minor Yeah, but you see, you don't just get tickets for traffic infractions. That's what I'm saying. I should have one instance of fare evasion, I think is what that would be called. But it was like a ticket, and I just paid it, and that was it. So I don't know if that's another thing. No, but it'd say your crime is a minor infraction. Crazy that we have multiple levels of that. Okay, I guess it's not a misdemeanor. So that's that, I suppose. Sour, I can't stay too long because I've got class soon. Sour, why do you have evening classes this semester? I don't like that. Sour. I like having you here. Sag. If you had not paid the fine, then it would have become, what is that, warrant? That's not warrant evasion. You get a warrant. Fare evasion? No, it's not a fare, though, because it's a ticket. Oh, well. But yeah. So, I mean, I guess in that case, my background check looks pretty solid. So hopefully this upcoming week, they'll be like, all right, we're officially bringing you on for your first day on this date. So I can finally tell you guys what I'm going to be doing. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a great day. That's going to be a great day, I'm sure. But how are all of y'all fucking doing? How have your weeks been? How are they looking? Any y'all getting up to anything? Ultima's doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Richard, you got the opportunity to beg a volunteer not to come back anymore. I imagine that was an exciting experience. I don't even know if I was like volunteering at a place and I got asked to not come back, how I would even react to that. It was a bummer. Well, you look forward to hang out with our buddy who's coming into town? I don't like being in charge of people. Dang. Dang. I'm pretty down with being in charge of people. During my last job, there was like 5 or so testers that I essentially got the opportunity to do like training and managing through tasks, and boy howdy was I having a good time, because I was apparently the only senior tester that was insisting on our fucking lead, who was in charge of everybody, to actually have meetings with the people under me to get feedback. I remember one time there was just like a big all like us having a meeting just to go over expectations, how everybody was feeling, how everything was meshing. And I asked in the middle of the call, I'm like, yeah, hey, boss, would you be able to grab the normal testers who get managed by all the senior testers and just have a meeting without us present so they don't feel like they're going to get outed for anything they say? To have like a convo with them to see if there's anything we can improve on at our level. And my boss was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea." And I hear over the call someone under their breath go, "Well, he seems confident." And I was like, "No, it's not confidence. I just feel like that's the only way you can get feedback. You can't have feedback about me when I'm in the room staring at you. That's not how you get an honest response." I guess it's just, I don't know. I don't mind training people. The number one issue I ever had with people is just constantly going, I don't expect you to already know everything. If you don't know what to do, just ask me what to do. Please. If you have a question, ask me. If you don't know what to do next, ask me. Oh, I'm excited when he's coming again. I think his first day here is the 13th, but I don't know what time he's arriving. So I can't say if he'll actually be like here on the 13th or it'll be like almost midnight on the 13th, Rich. But I know he's coming and he should be here on the 13th until the I think I have it saved here. One second. I'll get you that. The 13th to the 18th. So hell yeah. That's what we're looking at, Richard. Oh, and I'd shared this on Discord, y'all, but I wanted to actually tell all of you. Um, so, um, I got followed by someone on Twitter. I got followed by G Cores Publishing, which is the publishing house that helped to publish. Sorry, that helped to publish Roots Devour. And they came through and they didn't just follow me, they liked like 8 of my posts, 2 of which were Killing Stone shorts, one of which was my Katana Zero going live announcement, and the other 3 were my Roots Devour going live posts. So apparently they liked my thumbnails and they liked some of my other content. And I was really happy. I was really happy. I'm a sucker for it. No, as soon as I got followed and likes by them, I went and looked at their publishing. I'm like, great, now I gotta go see if they published any other games I might like to play, jerks. So I might go through that list again. We might get one more of their games live at some point. Oh my god. Oh, wait, did I just got followed by someone? What the shit? Oh, okay. VFX person. Got it. Understood. It's really cool that devs follow you. I know. I think it comes from mostly playing indie games. I'm so deep in the roguelike scene that almost everything I'm doing is fucking indie games. So I get found out a lot easier, I imagine, than big AAA game companies. But none of them ever DM me and be like, "Hey, we'd love for you to we'd love for you to come check out our game some more." Actually, you know, let me go check my Twitter messages. Oh, right, they have the messages and the request. Oh, I do have a request. Oh, it's the voice of Belladonna people. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just a generic thank you for streaming our game message. Got it. Okay. Well, hey, Twitter, you need to do something about your messages. The fact that I didn't know I had a message request is insane. The fact that I was unaware that there was a DM for me is fucking insane. Jesus. All right. We're going to put that aside for now. Okay. Let's hear what to talk about. I got a friend coming. We mentioned all that. The background check and the upcoming work. We'll wait till we get more info on that. Playing tons of Eldritch roguelikes. Like, honestly, which is this for me? Because we are doing now Winnie's Hole. We did Roots Devour. What else did I do? I feel like I've done a few Eldritch games. Oh shoot, when I uninstalled demos, I don't see them anymore. Oh wait, there was Killing the Stone. Isn't exactly Eldritch, you know, but it's got a little of that demonic energy mixed in. Just sort of horror roguelikes this year, I guess, more so. Well, that's exciting. What else is going on? I don't have any Valentine's Day stream plans, but for everybody out there, I know Gwen is doing an event, and sounds like my community has submitted most of her fucking partner applications, so I imagine it'd be very fun hearing what all of y'all wrote for that. The funnier the answers, in my opinion, the better. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But I think that's all I've got right now. Got no collabs planned. Still waiting to hear for the first day of work. I'll start doing video editing again next week. So I guess that's where we're at. Yeah. Yeah. Exciting. Oh my gosh. Well then, I guess if there's nothing else, we have a short yap session today, only 25 minutes. Oh, that should be fine. Well, today we're going to be checking out a brand new game, at least for me. I have taken a couple runs of this game already, but don't worry, I reset my save data because I want to make sure you guys got all the horrifying cutscenes and everything else that it has because they are delightful. But today we're going to be checking out Winnie's Hole, which is another roguelike game, bit of a eldritch horror vibe to it, quite obviously. One of the big things, obviously, it's very deep in the body horror section, because we're going to be mutating a immediately recognizable character, as I'm sure all of you can tell. And am I playing with it? They do a couple of really interesting things, honestly, in this game. The first, they had mixed in some Tetris features into the game, where basically instead of picking a card or managing energy, you have these shaped pieces that look like Tetris blocks, and you can do any action that you can get the blocks to overlap on. So it means depending on which block, you can have massive turns or you can have really small turns. You can try to hit multiple blocks or be trying to hit just two specific blocks to get combos going. That's honestly been an interesting way to see things run where we don't have a literal energy system. I think I'm very happy seeing any roguelike game that goes around and tries to avoid just being Slay the Spire again. What has been funny is the more I've played this game, the more excited I've gotten about one feature that I think lies entirely outside how most roguelikes approach their games at all. And I'll point out when we get there. But this game is filled with a lot of little mini games in it, especially for collecting resources. And I hope you guys will see what's actually got me sort of interested, and they're repeated like bonus selection screens. So without further ado, let's go ahead and sorry, I just played the sentence I'm about to say in my mind before I said it, and it's horrifying. Let's go ahead and hop into Winnie's hole. Deep within, under the skin, a virus grows, evolves, spreading. So here you can see this is kind of our exploration and resource gathering thing. It'll go into more detail as we get through, but this is one of the features I'm finding the most interesting because of how separated it is from almost any other roguelike game I've played. Block by block, they travel through. We can drag, we can look around. Select on the virus block, all right. We're getting a feeding hole. Huzzah! Mutations have actions you can use in encounters. So we're going to start with an epic mutation, feeding hole. It is an attack action that stuns for 1 turn and exhausts. So exhaust is removes the action from your deck when activated. All right, so recognizable exhaust feature. You've grown a feeding hole. I don't like how similar that is to my mouth. No, listen. I don't know if it's the color, the shape, or the fact that it's right at my head height. I don't like how similar that is to my tardigrade mouth right now. Oh, we're just eating flowers. Well, that's okay then. Oh! Rabbit. I heard a sound. Are you okay? Winnie, why are you naked? My belly is awfully itchy, Rabbit. Is that why you're naked? And it's making noise. It made a grumbly. Did you always have a hole? I have a hole. Oh, God. You have lots of holes, Winnie. Alright, Rabbit, I don't know if we need to go deep into that. But this one's different. Run. No, V, no running. You sitting right there. This one is scary. I don't want a scary hole. Maybe I can help? Are you gonna have... How is this your helping instinct, Rabbit? In combat, we enter the brain of our host. Y'all, I need to show you guys something. This is something I didn't notice when I was playing my first couple of rounds. They aren't joking when they say we enter the brain. Obviously, you can see we have, like, brain colors and everything, what have you. But you see this down here. Oh, wait, you might not. I'm covering it, actually. So, we have literally the internals of this fucking bear mapped out here, and all we play in is this space. I have to hand it to the fucking dude who made this game. It's very clear this dude was really excited to do the art for this game because of how much work he did into doing all of this artwork that isn't even slightly relevant, and I could see being very easily missed by people. All right, so as you can see, the way this game works is instead of having energy or a number of cards or anything at all, we have our brain. Our brain determines what our quote unquote hand is. So as you can see in this, we have 3 blanks from our deck and 1 stun card. Then what we have are Tetris blocks. We can pick any of them and we can rotate them. So for example, if we wanted to get the stun and none of the blanks, if we wanted to avoid the stun, things like that. If we want to hit 3 blocks, if we want to hit 4 blocks, well, we don't have a 4 block, but you get it. There's a lot of different ways we do selection, and none of it is limited by something like energy or card limits or any like hard limits by that. Just by the shape of your placeable blocks and the layout of your brain. It seems like we want to stun, so... My... Wait, what did we do? Oh, bye, rabbit. First blocks can be placed over red tiles. Red tiles inflict 1 point of self-damage. Alright, since we have no way to avoid it, I guess we'll do that. Monster or no monster, more important is it has all. I'm sorry, that was awful. Howdy, how you doing, McZack? Scatter, everybody. Winnie's hole is threatening. Ah, a monster. Bro, that's hurtful. I'm sorry, you just look very, Your hole is making me uncomfortable. As Bandicoot spoke, they failed to consider their words were also a source of discomfort. Grow. Hey! Alright. So you could probably immediately recognize a few cards just from the classic roguelike Slay the Spire inspiration. We start with a bunch of basic block cards, basic attack cards, and this fun little card. Ah! But, oh, bye. Goodbye, mole. Sorry, Bandicoot, you're on your own. And in combat, we can see a creature's actions. Yep, very recognizable. You can see we're going to be attacked for 2, so you want at least 2 block. So what we would need is this 3 block to get both of our 1 blocks. However, you can see we're actually gaining 4 because of this little guy. So this is bonus. This is one of the starting cards we get in all of our decks, at least all the ones I've encountered so far, and it's super important. Whenever you capture your bonus, all of your actions get a +1. So to get +2, we would need to capture both defenses, but since this bonus is here, we can actually do is capture our bonus, our block, and an attack, and we'll get 2 defense and still be able to get out a little bit of attack at the same time. This game works in very small numbers compared to a lot of other roguelikes I've seen. Most roguelikes, I think, probably inspired by Slay the Spire, are working around like 3 being your normal minimum numbers, with some very microscopic like free actions dealing 1 of something. This game is living much more in the 1 being your smallest number state. And so it's very interesting. There's a lot of different traits, perks, bonuses in this game about blocking exactly the right amount of damage, which is very cool. Essentially, this game feels a little slower oriented, a little more defensive rewarding than a lot of other roguelike deck builder games I've played before. But it's got something interesting going on. I think that's balanced around the fact that sometimes you're only going to be getting 1 or 2 actions for your entire turn, where in most roguelikes you're playing 3 cards of 1 energy each. Again, all streaming from everybody really building off the Slay the Spire. This game's obviously got a lot of recognizable pieces from that, but I'm really appreciating how much they've taken a step away from a lot of the pre-existing balance that Slay the Spire uses. So let's see, they're not going to be acting this turn. They're thinking, so we can just take this whole turn to only do damage. Let's see, he's going to retreat. We don't have our stun. We don't need a block, so we're going to go down to our smaller block and just use 2, so we can save both of our 3 wides for this turn. Don't worry, Bandicoot. Oh, I'm back. Oh, you go, big rock. Actions like grapple can reposition enemies. All right, so we're going to want to pull this dude forward. Wait, what? Like 8 physical damage. Oh, but he only has 1 HP, so if we pull him forward... Yeah, and the other thing is everything resolves in order from left to right. So if we grab here first, we stun the guy in the front line so he can't attack us. Then we pull the back line to the front line, then we deal 1 damage killing him. So this is perfect. This means we take 0 damage. You're not attacking, but we do have a full 3, so we might as well just use everything. 2 HP, so we can just get a 2 damage. That's a kill. Kill, and we took no damage. Yay! And what we gain? We gain a perk. Hell yeah. Opener. Oh, we only get 1 perk option. Damn, opener. Repeat the first attack or defense action you capture each turn. Hell yeah. So opener is basically what defines your starting class. Yes, there are classes in this game, which you might not expect, but we do get them. And the first class we get is basically based around this opener card, where it's a lot of looking at essentially your pick order very specifically, where we get a lot of bonuses for making sure our very first option is what we want. Because now, since we have a bonus that's going to pop up every other turn, and we get our duplicate of our first card, if we capture a bonus and then just 1 block, we're going to get a repeat. So the 1 block becomes 4 just from that. 1 damage becomes 4. 1 stun can become 2 with opener. There's basically a lot of very specific pick order stuff that becomes very valuable for us. Let's see here. On capturing exactly 1 action, gain 4 shield and exhaust that action. Gain 1 adrenaline for each tile captured outside the brain board. Adrenaline adds to each instance of physical damage inflicted this turn. That sounds really interesting. I want to play with this. So, like I mentioned, one of the really cool big things in this game is your pick orders, your positioning, and everything. So I want to grab hype, because this seems like it's going to reward us for being very, very specific with what we're doing. Because now we want to use big blocks that'll capture all the actions we need, and as much empty space as possible to give us a ton of adrenaline. Let's hear. Adrenaline amount adds to each instant. So do we just gain... Is adrenaline permanent? Do we lose it at the end of the turn? I guess we'll have to see. And now we get to pick our encounter. We have 3 encounters. All of them are going to earn us 3... I'm going to call them jelly beans. I think they're like mutagens or something. Resources. We're going to call them jelly beans. We're going to stick in the Winnie the Pooh kind of vibe, yeah? So every fight is going to give us 3 jelly beans. And every fight's going to get us a mutation as long as we kill the main guy. I think I'm actually going to go with... I don't know. Let's go with the big guy. I don't know. We don't have really good ways to divide up our damage efficiently. So I feel like against 1 target, it's going to be the easiest time for us. Right? You're not attacking, you're fortifying. We gain adrenaline, so we'll gain 2 adrenaline here because we have 2 tiles outside. We're going to get both of our attacks, but we miss our bonus. Well, if you're building something, if I can delay the build, we're going to redraw, actually, because we're guaranteed to get our stun. Yeah, so we're going to take a stun and 3 adrenaline. So they're not going to do anything this turn. We gain... Oh, we only gained 1 adrenaline? I thought we gained... For each tile captured outside the... Oh, so a blank tile isn't outside the brain. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do this. We don't need the pulse. We'll do another tile outside the brain. And then we'll see what happens to our adrenaline this turn. So that'll be 2 block because of the bone. Well, that'll be 4 block, actually. But we have no way to get 2 block. Yeah, so we'll just do this. Okay, it looks like we consume the adrenaline to do the excess damage. That's doing well. Oh, and we kill him. And he didn't even get to act. Oh yeah, great round, everybody. 0 damage took him out. I wonder, okay, this is also like the tutorial level, so maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit. Well, that's fine, that's fine. So we've got centipede legs, inflict bleed to everyone, including ourselves. Bleeding creatures take bleed amount of damage as extra damage on taking unblocked physical. Okay, so it's not a dot, it's a bonus to our next hit. Got it. Tentacle. Spear. Inflict piercing aimed. Wait, aimed actions let you choose the target. Well, that seems really good. Wait, double our normal damage. Piercing, that ignores shield, and we can choose the target. That seems insane. Okay, let's go ahead and grow it. Wait, they physically added tentacle to your model? Oh my god, yes. Oh, game designer, thank you. Thank you for actually putting things on them. Please tell me you put every single mutation we gain on the model. If you put literally everything, then this is gonna be so fucking good. How much is this? So heal 3. So if we take 1 damage here, then we can grab this, which will heal and give us a +1 block. Use our +1 to go here, then our big bar. So that's the section I'm really finding interesting in this game, is picking what sort of a bonus you want and picking what resources you want to spend time collecting. Reach will also perform the action on the creature behind the target. So wait, what if I put reach on the spear? So now we get to pick the target and we hit the target behind it as well. Ooh, or is it better to give reach to our stun? Now, it's exhaust, so we only get 1 use of it, but we could stun 2 creatures. I think I'm going to do it to the spear. That doubles our potential damage and gives us a lot of control over who we hit. Okay, so let's see here. So we have a mutation or a perk. So mutation is what we just did there, improving one of our cards. A perk, I think, is one of these. Yeah, so we can get another one of these, like, every turn perks. Now, if we start gathering just a ton of mutations, we could obviously turn our tentacle attack insane. Because there's perks like repeat, where it happens a second time. There's perks like instant, where you don't even need to pick it. It just automatically happens as soon as you draw it. So it could be just basically the start of a turn. We get to put our damage out. Do we gather mutations to make 1 super card, or do we gather perks to try to find an overall build? I think I'm going to go for perks for now. I don't know if I know all the perks, obviously, at this point. I played a few rounds of this, so I got familiar with a few of the perks, and there's some insane ones. But... oh, you have a perk. Inflict 2 times damage on turns. You capture exactly 1 shield action. Okay. We can stun you, and with our double up, we'll stun you for 2 turns. Just give us 2 shield. That means we take 0 damage. I guess this is a fine turn, but with only 2 damage coming in, we can get the shield, but we won't have the bonus to increase it. And we get him stunned for 2 turns. I think this is fine. I'm not in love with this turn, but I think this is fine. Cool. So now we're going to capture everything, I think. Oh no, because it'll be only 1 shield. We'd have to get 2 shields to avoid his 2 damage. So getting 2 shield... 1 shield means we take 1 damage? Alright, he's stunned, so I don't think this perk goes off. So we'll just capture everything. We're going to lose a health. I don't think there's any way for us to avoid that. I mean, obviously we could redraw and try to get more block, but I think this is fine. And we want to target him because we also hit the target behind him with that. Thinking, okay, he's going to retreat. This dude's bleeding but not attacking. So we're actually going to redraw because we want to deal damage. Oh, right, and I forgot I had the adrenaline thing, so I also do want to throw some blocks out. Okay, so we have a bleed, so we'll take an extra damage if we get hit. But if we shield and adrenaline... This way we take no damage. This way we get a kill. This way we get a kill and take no damage. It uses up our main block, but it brings them down to only one guy at low-ass health. Yeah, so easy win. We took 1 damage this round, unfortunately, but I think that was pretty solid. We've gained 20 red jelly beans and 2 blue jelly beans, and a perk. Bonus tiles get applied to adjacent actions and gain instant. Okay. On counter, we don't have any way to use counter. Also inflict 0.5 counter amount on the furthest enemy. Adrenaline adds to shield gain instead of physical damage inflicted. I don't think I like that. Test tickle. Wait, is that a... No. No, game designer, no. Don't give Winnie the Pooh test tickles, please. Gain an extra capture if you inflict 3 or less physical on your turn. Shut up, V. I don't think I'm taking this. I don't think I'm taking it. Extra capture lets you place an extra virus block before enemies. Oh, I can drop 2 blocks. Huh. Unbreakable. Convert all shield actions currently in your deck into barrier actions. Barrier blocks a whole physical or pierce attack. Okay. So like if I'm against a molt, like 1 damage 3 times is worse for barrier than shield. But any large damage amounts, barrier is better. Gain 1 poise if you have less health at the end of the turn than at the start of your turn. Poise adds counter at the start of each turn. Now that's like a catch-up. So if we start to lose, we start gaining counters. You know, for a first run, like a catch-up mechanic sounds great, honestly. So if we play well, we won't need it. But if things start to go a little haywire, we have the backup option. So this is where we really start to get in what I like about this little mini game that happens. Because here you can see there's 3 different events we can go to. Instead of having the branching paths that most roguelikes use, where it's like, are you going to go left, right, or center and choose the shop, the fight, or this bonus location? This game does it where they exist, because we have a shop here, and then just gaining a trait. And we could choose which hole to evolve towards. But we're at the same time picking up these resources, these heals, these cloning of our virus cards, like a bunch of other bonuses that we can get. And there's just something about like mixing together your exploration mechanic with selecting things, you see? Like the way we're doing this, that I honestly vibe with so fucking hard. I really like kind of this use of repeat. Yes. So repeat isn't a mutations are cards. Traits are what increase a card. So we're going to put repeat on our spear. So we now deal 2 damage piercing twice to both a character and the character behind them. Oh. Boss fight. Friend, I heard of your illness. Oh, Owl, I feel different. Owl nodded solemnly, for they did not remember him having this many limbs. Your body is corrupt. Focus. You can heal it. Can you raise your lump? I will try. Winnie tried his... Alright, it looks like you're not acting, so we just want to take advantage of damage, right? Hey, we got adrenaline. Hey, good damage. Hell yeah. Oof. Focus, Winnie. Move your lump. Okay, I mean, if he's gonna let us kill us before he does anything, that'll be fine. Violence has no place here. We must make peace with our body. Uh-oh. Enough! You dare test me? Perks affect enemies in ways that you can influence with your move. What do we got? Sensitive upon taking damage, reduce action amount. Okay, so just hit him a bunch so that we get to reduce his damage down to practically 0. Got it. So we definitely want to get our pierce. But if we double our pierce... Oh wait, can we take him down to 0? Because that'll 3x, so we'll hit him 3 times? Oh wait, he's stunned still, because we stunned him last round. Yeah, so we'll just do a 1 that gives us 2 adrenaline. Unless we want to go really aggressive with the adrenaline. That's 15 damage. That's 12 damage? Yeah, let's just go hyper. Oh my god, that's good. Now what do we got? Pain Channel. On taking damage, increase action amount by the damage taken. Oh, okay. So unless we kill him, we don't do that this time. Got it. Got it. So we just shield. So we can shield for 2. We already used our stun, so we can't use stun again. Bonus is here, so the only way to catch it would deal damage, so we'd take 1 more damage in exchange for dealing, like, 2 damage, I think. I could try to redraw. We'll get 3 and then 1 more. Let's try it. Fuck! We got a blank. Alright, we'll just take this and we'll build up some adrenaline. Oh right, we got a poise for getting hit. Hell yeah. He's summoning friends. Luckily we pierce like crazy. Hell yeah. Oh wait, this is the sensitive, so if we hit him we reduce damage. Can we reduce it to 0? We could reduce it to 0 and get bonus damage. And we'll get 1 adrenaline on top of our... Okay, cool. Yeah. So that's gonna insta-kill the rat. We take 0 damage and we deal 12. Perfect. Wait. No, wait. I have learned something. If you right-click when it's asking you to aim an attack, you will aim the attack at no one. Oh boy. Well then. I think I might have been able to get, like, a perfect round. But definitely not this time. Alright, we need to hit him, so we definitely need our targeted shot, and we want our shield, so I think we can take a 0 damage this time. Fuck. And thank goodness I have this powerful as shit tentacle card. Holy crap. Oh, that was a massive mistake. I did not deserve that. What? I just dropped like the most important turn. And what would have been a 0 damage boss fight turned into a half health boss fight. Grow brain. Are we gaining more space? Hey, our hand goes up by 1. And we're gaining a perk. Let's go. Crucible, +1 enrage if you have more shield than enrage. At the end of enrage amount is added to each instance of physical damage until the end of combat. Okay, so enrage is permanent. So Crucible is when you have more shield than enrage. At the end of your turn. So is that after we get hit? That sounds really good if we can get it. I'm not quite sure how easy it'll be to build up, but yeah, that's definitely about just building yourself up into something insane. We need to get these heal spots. We need to get a little bit of health back. Like, holy crap. So we get another perk or upgrade a card. Yeah, I'd love to upgrade a card. We take 1 damage but gain 3. That sounds like a good trade. And that'll get us really close to the upgrade. And we're going to upgrade our tentacle, obviously, right? Or do I upgrade a shield card? Because we want more shield than... I think we upgrade the spear for now. But I do have to start thinking about getting even more shield cards into our deck so we can make use of our crucible. Rabbit? Wait, didn't we scare Rabbit earlier? Rabbit, where are you going? Wait, let's redraw, because I want to take out Rabbit, right? So we want to make sure we get this. We want it doubled, and we can get a ton of adrenaline. Yeah, so we'll just try to redraw, keep grabbing our... Yeah, this, because we don't care about anything else. God, that tentacle is so powerful. Don't look at me. Wait, did we infect Rabbit? Oh, we infected Rabbit. Rabbit's growing a Pooh Bear mouth. And a little claw. Aw. Oh, Rabbit, don't be sad. You look good with a claw. I have a claw? Winnie knew Rabbit needed cheering up. You look sharp. But that didn't help. Let me go. I can't be seen like this. I think you look fine. It's not about what you think. Okay. Aw, wait, Rabbit, wait, come back. Sometimes there isn't anything you can say. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't get a reward for that? Wait. All I got was a life lesson that sometimes there isn't anything you can say? Wait, that's it? I don't know if that was intentional, but if it was, I need more games. I need more games with great reward. With great, like, oh, this is a major reward location. And the reward is something like how to do your taxes. Or just a good moral lesson. And nothing that helps your run even slightly. That's beautiful. Oh my, I hope that was intentional. I hope that isn't just like, oh, you have to do this event multiple times and then you'll gain something. I hope it's just 100%. Just, yeah, that sounds pretty on brand, an on brand moral lesson. Because that would be great. Alright, someone, V, Mexac, Little Pig, Ultima, I don't care. What do you guys tell me? Do we want a mutation, which is a new card? Or do we want a perk, which is another one of these, like, bonus deals? I don't know. I mean, we don't really need new cards for... I mean, we could use a better, like, block gaining card at this point. Like, we don't need any more attacks besides this tentacle. But mutate? You want a new mutation? Alright. We'll see if we can add more to... It is really good to get the mutations, because then our model does physically change. You're attacking, you're gaining spikes. So we could choose not to attack the spike guy, or do we attack before they gain spike? Either way, this stuns the person who's attacking us and gives us a bonus doubled up tentacle attack. This should go pretty hard. So we take out the 2 in the front? The 2 in the back. Well, the 2 in the front have the least health. So I think that'll, like, set us up long term. Right, we've got 2 damage coming in. Oh, 2 damage twice. Okay. 2 damage twice. The most block I could gain, like, even if this was a perfectly shaped block, would be 3. Let's risk a redraw? Fuck. I'm gonna take 4 damage, but I am going to kill her kids. Yeah, and these will reduce them, not her. Alright. Well, let's win the action economy. We traded a lot of health for it, but, you know, it's not bad. We take a lot of adrenaline, deal a ton of damage, good. Not attacking me yet, so we can deal adrenaline bonus and our tentacle. 5 HP, and we can do this, and that'll be a kill. So we trade away, what, 4 health for that run. Not a great trade, so that was 1/3 of our HP for that victory. Alright, well, let's see what mutation we got. Ooh, heal is instant and doesn't exhaust. So every time we draw this card, it instantly plays and regains its health, which is great. Lose all your shield, inflict physical. Well, we kind of want to gain shield. I really like this eye. I really like this eye for keeping our health up. But for our Crucible perk, we really want shielding. Let's see here. Pummel is 2 damage, inflict physical damage with +1 repeat for each action exhausted this combat. I think we only have 1 exhaust, right? Yeah, our stun. We could re-roll. I'm so torn because of how good that auto-healing eye is. I think I gotta take it. It takes up no room in our deck because it has instant and auto plays. Most heal cards I've seen while playing were exhaust, so you don't actually like get them permanently, you know? What do we got? We've got the shop or just a perk. Well, the shop could have perks, but I think you tend to need like 7 gold, really? We're gonna hit up here. We're gonna use the 1 block we gain to gain all of these bonuses. So you see these half-filled hearts heal us, but there are full hearts, yeah, like this. And those gain us max HP. We're full health, so we'll just gain the red jelly bean, and we'll get a new perk. Heal 1 when you inflict exactly 1 damage. Each physical attack instance inflicts 1 less physical damage, and gain a shield. Ooh. Our tentacle's at 3 damage, so it would go down to 2 damage. But we'd gain a shield on repeat. And with our Crucible, we gain Enrage, which increases our damage. I think Enrage and Mitigation is actually the combo. Like, obviously, all of our attacks are going to do less. But I think that's really solid. I think that might be the play, y'all. Let's fight an elephant. I'm sorry. I just glanced at these and immediately I recognize an elephant. This is, you know, he's obviously going to be a fucking tank. But because we're so based on shooting through the... Yeah, so you can see our heal just played automatically for us. So if we play all of these... Yeah, we gain 3 shield, right? Yeah, that put us all the way up to 5 shield, and then did we end our turn? Yeah, and we have Enrage. Oh, that's gonna be good. Ooh, wait. This guy's attacking, but we can bring him to the front and stun him? We could try to shield, but that's 3 damage twice, and this would deal... You know what, let's do this. Bring him to the front, stun him. So now the tank's in the back... Okay, what? Okay, what? Alright, but we gained so much fucking shield now because of mitigation. Okay, mitigation and Crucible go insane together. Yeah, but he broke all of our armor, so we didn't gain another Enrage. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We had more armor than we had Enrage, so we get another Enrage. Let's redraw, try to get our Tentacle. We got our Tentacle. We gain another Enrage. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so fucking good. Okay, yeah, no, if we get the opportunity to take cards out of our deck, I think we try to trim it down so we're just playing the Tentacle every round. That Tentacle is so good. Holy shit. shit. Ice stock. Remember. Moves. Return one random exhausted action from you, so we could get our stun card back and then put ice stock into that. What's this lump? Gain shield 3 times. Repeat twice. Ooh, yeah, that's the defense card we want. Yeah, we just take that. We just take that. We really want... I think that's a remove actions. Okay, we're going here. 100% we're going there. We're going to take out one of our physicals, one of our shields. Do we trim it down even more? Do we take another physical? Well, no, we would take the shield instead because our physicals gain a shield. Yeah, let's trim just hardcore. The maximum number of cards they'll let us trim. Ooh, what is this? Rage at the end of every turn. So you're a single dude who's scaling every round. You guys get a rock. Carrion. Oh, you're going to spawn a lot of rocks probably, and every kill heals this dude. What's this? On taking damage, replace the current action with inactive this turn. So you don't like being hit. But you get like 3 barrier every turn, so we'd have to hit you a lot of times to deal damage. We have scaling damage, but it only hits 3 times, so we would never get through his barrier. So we can't do this fight. So it comes down, do we want another perk, or do we want to add another card? I think I'd rather have a perk than a card right now. Like, we just trimmed our deck really well. I don't want to start adding cards into it. I want to start boosting what we do. We could do this. This would put us at, what, 6 shield? We're taking 2 damage. We only need 1 shield this round, though. Yeah, we only need 1 shield this round to gain our first enrage, so we'll just gain 3 adrenaline and do the attack. Yeah, so we gained our enrage. Ooh, they put bleed on me, so I'll take more damage. Oh, you're not summoning rocks? I thought you'd be summoning these rocks. No, they summoned this guy. Let's redraw. So I could get both of these. That puts me at 7 shield. We're taking 2 damage. No, 1 damage twice. We're taking 2 bleed. Okay, does bleed add when taking unblocked damage? So as long as we're blocking it, we don't need more. This carrion heals whenever we kill other things, so killing this guy will heal him. Let's kill the guy who's going to summon more. That's going to almost fully heal the carrion, but now no more summoning will have... Oh, not quite. Didn't quite take him out. But the idea is right. That was the exact block, unfortunately. Ooh, wait, what's happening? 3 damage twice. Oh, boy. Hey, but we overblocked it. Perfect. Yeah, so I think we just keep doing maximum this. We're going to redraw because we took 1 damage and I want to get my heal. He's only dealing bleed, no actual damage, so we can take a free heal turn, essentially. You're in the back, but if we pull you forward and stun you, then we should get our tentacle this round and already have a ton of adrenaline. Full health, took them all out. Brilliant. Yeah, I think our deck setup is broken as shit right now. With an infinite, like, rotating heal card, that level of attack damage that's also giving a shield, this is too good. Each turn gains shield equal to the number of enemies. More free shield will make Crucible even easier to stack for us. That's brilliant. That is so brilliant. Okay, what do we got? A trait or a mutate? Ooh, traits are added to our card, so we want to go for the trait. We could put another repeat on our tentacle. Or we could put repeat on the heal. Wait. No, we have to put it on the tentacle. The tentacle is insane every new instance of repeat we put on it. But the repeat on the heal could have been really funny as well. Because, like, if we redraw, then we do see it every round. So if you get that heal high enough, you can just get, I think, an infinite healing cycle going super easily. Oh, hi there, little gerbil doctor. Chinchilla, how's medical school? I failed again. Next time will be better. 9th time's the charm. I just realized this isn't hanging on the wall. This chinchilla's wielding a battle axe. Want me to fix you up? We're moving an upgrade in action. How was tentacle? New card. Who wants cards? Cards get in the way of our tentacle. We'll take traits. So do we want to fight a leech and a hyena or coyote? Or do we... Oh my god, wait. I've got to see this bird. Listen, I fucking love the flightless birds. I got to see how they do this one. Oh, he's got little branches. Hey, cassowary, how you doing? What's your thingy? 1 enrage for each bonus activated. So we want to avoid our bonus card. Let's see. We have Riot Shield, so we gain 1 shield. If we play this, we'll gain 4? Oh, that means we won't have 1 extra shield for gaining enrage. So do I skip Tentacle this round to stun and start building up our Crucible? I think I do, because you only scale if we hit bonus. So if we avoid our bonus, you just stay at your current strength. You're swinging for 5. This will shield us for 4. But if I do this, that should shield us for 6 and leave us with 1, but we need 1 more than our enrage. I mean, it's really good damage. We don't gain more enrage, but, you know, really good damage isn't... 4 damage. 4 times 3. Holy shit. You don't even have enrage. Man, imagine if you've been playing your bonus cards. This dude has a 4x attack that's default damage is 3. That's insane. Alright, well, I can do this. We'll see our health next turn. That'll heal us for 2. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do, honestly. So we got our heal. You're coming at us with 1 attack of 5 damage, but we get a counter this turn. So we can do a redraw? No, it doesn't refresh. Okay, so we don't want to kill them this turn, because we want at least 1 more turn with our, to let our heal rotate at least 1 more time. It won't full heal us, but we can afford it to try to rotate heals. Or not. Ah, damn. Wait, did it get exhausted? No, it didn't get exhausted. So wait, where is it? We didn't see her heal again. Does this card have exhaust on it? No, it doesn't. Encounter. We only get encounter when we're losing. +1 repeat to physical attacks for each bonus they've captured. Ooh. +1 shield each time you instant. We get that. Our heal now also gives us a shield, which makes it even easier for us to stack Crucible. Yep, we're doing it. We're just dedicated to our Crucible build at this point. So here we are. We're going to do this. That'll hit everything. Could grab that for healing. If we get here, we get the event, but what do we got? We have a mutation, a shop, or a trait. We're gonna go for the trait. We'll do this healing, which will full heal us. Then we'll come gain this to get the trait. Well, if it's repeat, I think we'll put it on our heal, actually, instead of our tentacle. Wait, I can't? What? Oh. What? Why not? Listen, putting it on my tentacle isn't bad at all, but I wanted to put it on my heel. It was going to be the first time I didn't upgrade our tentacle. Oh, help. Help me. Help me. Question. All right, question to chat. Does this mean we have to beat them, or does this mean we have to deal exactly 15 damage to break their armor without hurting them? I'm stuck. Okay, so we attack 5 times for 4 damage. Wait, 2 times for 1 damage? Why is that saying death? Is it too much adrenaline? Bucket. Incoming physical of 3 or more will be inflicted as piercing. Oh! So we need to deal like 15 damage without ever doing an instance of damage higher than 3? Okay. If we do this, that gives us 2 adrenaline, so it's 2 instances of 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, you could look at their trait and see what they are, and if there's a reward for getting rid of the bucket. I think if we get rid of the bucket, we get the buckets, we'll gain durable. Shield is not removed at the end of the turn. That'll be really good for Crucible. Okay, we're really going to try to get this bucket. That will put us above 3. That keeps us below 3. Wait, why is that a ton of damage? Shouldn't that be 2 damage twice? Oh, you're swinging for 2? Okay, what can I do? So do I just not swing and I take the 2? Yeah, unfortunately my adrenaline is actually working against me, and the bonus position is also working against me. Okay, we're gonna try to not do anything. Fuck. Wait, that's 2 damage? No, it goes up to 3 because of adrenaline. If I redraw, redrawing won't help this. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna keep waiting, try to find the right opportunity. We're gonna stun him just so he doesn't accidentally do anything to hurt himself. Shit. My blocks are too big. That'll be... Fuck. God, this bonus keeps going right next to this guy. Literally, if the bonus card wasn't here, this would work. Jesus. Yeah, no, the bonus card refuses that. If the bonus card is here, that could probably work. Okay, they deal 2 damage, so do I just... Wait. What would give us... Oh, I've been building up too much enrage. Wait, I can't attack. I literally can't attack now. I have too much enrage. We'll just have to wait for him to peel through it himself. Hey, we'll give him time. He's got this. He can do this. I believe in him. I'm not realizing you can probably, if you just build up shield, let him break himself out. There you go. It looked fun to be in the bucket, but it is in fact not fun. Despite the warning, Winnie still thought it looked fun to be in the bucket. Take it. I don't want it. It had. Start the combat with 2 harden. Add shield at the start of each turn. On shield break, remove this. Wait. So if we ever lose our shield, we lose that. So basically, this will only be good probably for like 1 fight or 1 boss fight, and then we're gonna lose it. That's sad. That's a little sad, but okay. It's, you know, it'll give us a good round 1. Ayo. It's him. He's back. I'm back? Bigger than ever. Oh, how exciting. What have we got? Gassy and goggles. Oh, because he's wearing a gas mask. Okay. Okay. Wait, what's this? Unstable growth. Grow a random mutation on target? 5 damage 3 times. Holy shit, okay. Well, let's fucking armor up, I guess. Yeah, we're stunning him. No, we're just stunning him. I'm glad we have reach, because it seems like this boss is a duo, so... Scream, inflict physical damage on everyone. Oh, but that'll include me. 7 bleed, 3 times 3 damage. So if I do this, that'll still give me 2 armor 3 times, plus the 2 armor we already have. That should overblock, I guess. Sure. And it'll give me 1 adrenaline to work with next round. Alright, we're good. We're good. And we're at 3 in rage. And we got bonus on top of our tentacle attack. Let's go. 50 damage. Twice? 100 damage in 1 fucking round. Oh, that... Oh. Capture this. We'll convert it to self-damage. Oh, no thank you. Heal. Wait, but I haven't taken damage. Oh my god. This tentacle attack is so fucking good. Can I redraw it? Let's go. Yeah, this perk setup is too insane. We ended with 5 in rage. If I one round my way all the way through a run of this game, if my very first run on this save is this good... Some are disgusted by your hole. I am intrigued. How you've taken to it, refined it. Still, you can be so much more. Our research will lead to perfection. So now, extraction. Wait, are you extracting my virus? No, my crab arm. No, my tentacle. That was my main attack. What? Oh, look at me. Perfectly reformed. I smell nice, too. Okay. Like strawberry. Yes, the decontaminant is scented. That was my idea. Plague Doctor had been encouraged to act on feedback. Wait, what the fuck is this sentence? Plague Doctor had been encouraged to act on their feedback to make it scented? This extraction was rich. These adaptations will prove useful. Okay, so we brought Scrap Shield, and that got us what? Wait, what? Faint. Wait, so we brought our opener perk, and that rewarded us with Faint? Faint removes an amount of counter, shield, or barrier from a target. We brought Scrap Shield, and that unlocks Lump, 10 shield with exhaust. Okay, so a 1 use of 10 shield. What's this? So mitigation. and hype. Oh, I was right. That's a good combo. But apparently we missed some element of the combo. Because if we got a third trait, we would have unlocked something else. Feedback. Lock up. Wait, so what is this? Riot Shield. Each turn gains shield equal to the number of enemies. Inflict 3 damage on attackers who are entirely blocked by your shield. Each turn, tiles on the brain board gain +1. How do these... Is this just like a new card that can appear now? Or... Huh. Reformed? Flesh so malleable and resilient. A unique specimen. It must continue. You will be my collector. You must push the limits of viral evolution, all in service of finding a cure. Of course. Your body will reconfigure and we will continue with new knowledge. Can you fix everyone else too? With time, you are uniquely resilient. To cure the others requires study. More samples, more extractions. You must expand our catchment procedures to harvest the best specimen. Seek out not only new symptoms, but new vectors, new biomes. The backwoods are next. Hell yeah, so it seems like we beat our first run on first playthrough. Admittedly, like I said, I did play a couple of runs of this game on my own beforehand. But, oh my god, I did not think I'd be able to do a dedicated fucking run based off that Crucible perk. But they just kept handing me more and more. You guys saw, I tried to put an upgrade not on the tentacle. I tried to make our build more broad and less focused. And the game said, no, you can't put repeat on your heal thing. You have to put it on the tentacles. Oh my god. After completing a run, the perks you build are extracted to be used in research recipes. Oh, red is savage. Oh, we've unlocked... Hey, we've unlocked new builds. So we start with the Tickler is our guy who gets the double first action. We just unlocked the Berserker as a new class we can do. Well, hell yeah, y'all. Then let's go ahead and do a new run with our new unlock class. So let's go ahead and see what the Berserker virus can do. Berserker, 10 HP, where the Tickler was only 2. Or 12. We don't get a redraw. Instead, we get swap. Swap the position of 2 tiles on the brain board to optimize the order of actions. Okay. We also get the common perk Leech. Physical attacks inflict 2 lifesteal if the target is bleeding. We inflict lifesteal? What? How does lifesteal work in this game? Well, we're going to run it. We're going to run our new unlocked class. I'm confused by them saying inflict lifesteal. That is not the wording I would normally expect to hear. Okay, that gets us a 1 block. We could use that to get this resource. Get this resource, this gold, get another 1 block, and take 1 damage with our 4. Yeah, because if we come 1 block forward, we can put our 4 here, take 1 damage, gain more, and then gain that. So 1 damage for 1 extra jelly bean? No, we'll take that. We'll take that trade. Actions that inflict 2 or less physical damage become piercing. Start combat with 2 forceful. Forceful is inflicted when moving an enemy past other enemies. Any enemy past takes forceful amount of physical damage. Blanks act as +1 bonus. Ooh. Wait, but we don't redraw. We shift around. Redraws gave us a lot of X actions. But without redrawing, we actually won't get a lot of these. Oh wait, do we not have... We have barrier instead of block now as our default defense. You know, I think I'm gonna reroll. I'm not in love with it. Attacks against stun targets will multiply the attack output by the stun amount. Remove the stun at the end of the turn. Set current health to 1. After your next combat, convert this perk into a random rare perk. Physical damage and excellent. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with fasting. Let's go high risk. We have barrier, so you know. We block instances of damage. So if we're against a person that only does like 1 attack, that'll be fine. So yeah, so we'll pick a single target. Yeah, we'll just go for this guy. A single dude. We barrier any of his attacks, but we just try to survive. He's fortifying. Okay. So we bleed and damage inflicts this lifesteal. Inflicts physical and heal. Okay, so lifesteal isn't... I got it. So when we deal damage, we don't heal based on the damage, we heal based on lifesteal. So if we have like an attack that attacks 1 damage 5 times, but we have the attack is inflicting lifesteal, they'll also take 2 damage per hit that heals us. So we would deal 15 damage and heal 10 in that instance. Okay. What are you doing? You're attacking for 2 damage, but you're only doing it once. If we hit the barrier, we'll be fine. Physical damage to everyone, including ourselves. So we can't do that. So we could barrier and... Is this punch? Yeah, that'll push the rock behind him, and we want the rock behind him. Okay, we want to bleed you and hit you. We don't want to hit ourselves. We do this. Nice. But now you're behind. You're dealing 2 damage, so we want to push and barrier. This will heal us for 2 and we take 2, so we stay in the same place. Yeah, because we'll bleed and then punch. But I'd rather punch first and then hit this guy. So if we swap... Punch to the top. Then yeah, we'll put all of our damage into that dude. If we're only hitting those 3 anyway, we'll go over to this block. Alright, we're still, you know, healed to the same thing, blah, 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 but... So we could barrier... I'd rather bleed than punch. We swap these 2. That heals us, that barriers, that kills him. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, this is a lot harder than this. Listen, I know these games are designed where the starting class should be one of your easier go-tos, but this is a pretty dramatic change up in how difficult this class is. I think we can all admit that, right? We can all admit that. Wait, in the middle of combat? Are they commenting about me taking too long on my turns? God damn it, stupid worm. Okay, we won't heal because he's not bleeding, so obviously we want to bleed him first. He has no bleed. We want to bleed and punch, so we'll do this. That should full heal us and kill him. Brilliant. I think that third one might be locked by those ones you're looking at are unlocked. Oh, is that from the research stuff? Yeah. Hey, we're getting a new card. So what am I feeling? Oh, there's the faint thing we unlocked. There's counter. Counter and barrier together is pretty potent, but I feel like I want to look for something with repeating effects, you know? Quick bleed to everyone, including yourself. Gain adrenaline this turn. We can add another pole. Inflict bleed on myself. I mean, bleed isn't damage. Bleed can become damage, but if I do this on the right turn, then it'll fade before the enemy can make use of it. No, I don't think any of these are that great. Well, we're going to take the adrenaline. The adrenaline is instant, right? So it'll just automatically proc. So we can pocket it and it won't actually take up any room in our deck. That's fine. Trait, a mutation. I think I'm actually torn on this. Getting another trait could help guide our build, but right now, the idea of trying to find like a repeat card to add in just looks really solid. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use our 4 to get the gold and the money. Or the gold and the max health. We're gonna come this way, and we'll take this mutation. We're gonna look for our big card. Like physical, +1 physical per lock on this action? Lockpick. At the end of your turn, a random uncaptured locked action, +1 bonus, and activate this effect. The action does not get discarded. What? 5 physical damage to everyone, including yourself. Oh my god. Okay, inflict 2 physical and push the second closest enemy. Oh, there's the eye, the instant heal. Push the second closest enemy to the furthest position. You know what? Let's do it. I didn't play around too much with the movement stuff, so let's go for it. And I think with that, I'm actually going to start hunting down perks, because there was the perk I passed at the very beginning that gave us the thing that dealt damage every time we moved somebody. So I think we're going to hunt for that. We're going to go for this guy. He doesn't have like a confusing trait on him. Wait, what's this? Summon a bear trap. Okay. Alright. It's not attacking, so we don't need barrier. I think we're going to swap these two. Do it this way. Right, the kick is the second target. Shit. Inflict 8 piercing when targeted by a movement effect. Wait, so if I barrier and then move him, though... Oh, that was the wrong swap to do. Damn. Well, I'm not going to fucking trigger that bear trap. Oh, you keep moving back. Leave! Okay, wait. If I push the plant behind him, can he not leave? Okay, he can't leave. Got it. So this dude's going to keep spawning bear traps, so I can't move them. I see, and he's going to keep trying to escape. So I gain nothing if I can't kill him. And I didn't get one of my barriers this round. Are my barriers exhaust, by the way? They are! So I have very little defense. This was exactly not the combat to do with this class. For anybody playing this game on their own, do not take the fucking bear trap weasel if you're playing the berserker. Okay. Well, I can bleed and then hit everyone and that'll heal me? The same amount of damage I would take. Alright, so let's get more bleed involved then. Okay, can't escape this turn. We can get a barrier and kick something behind him? Yeah, we'll barrier and kick that, so we avoid that damage, which prevents the... Oh, he wasn't escaping that turn, though. Ugh, gross. Nothing. We gained basically nothing from that fight. Alright, don't do those. And hey, Just Water, how you doing, my guy? Welcome. Eric, I got a headache so bad I hit the Akira get out of my head, Akira. I'm sorry to hear that, Raya. How you doing besides that, though? Welcome, you two. Oh, fuck. That was real bad. That was very, very bad. Oh my god. Aimed, instant, repeat. I like repeat. We could repeat adrenaline, we could repeat attacks, we could repeat kicks. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that to the kick. The idea was kicking a lot. Ooh, wait. Each turn gain 4 counter. Every turn? Gain 4 counter. What? Nope, I'm not fighting that. Nope. I don't know if that was Kanga or Rue. I ain't fighting that. I choose life. I choose life. Thank you very much. Doing good. Just hopped off Minecraft since I got up for college at 6 a.m. and it's 1 a.m. Alright, Rye. I imagine that means you'll be hopping off here as well. I hope you take care of yourself, though. And I hope to see you again. But if you want to chill out and watch a little bit of this Winnie's whole game with us, you know you're more than welcome to. God. So how do you beat Kanga, you think? Maybe there's just like a class we don't have yet? That'd be like a big thing for it. I don't know. But it definitely feels like you need something where you're not like doing direct attacking, you know? What we're gonna do, we're gonna swap the bleed up to the top so the bleed happens before the kick. We want to save on using any of our barriers till he actually attacks us. Ooh, you're gonna deal more as I hurt you. But if I barrier, then I don't take any of the damage. Yeah, so we can just hit you and then barrier it. Nice. Good use of barrier. Let's see, we know our kick is actually gonna hit. Ooh, okay, we can 2 barrier, which is good. We were gonna punch the rat to the back. Ooh, but now that means you're in our kick range. Ooh, you're gonna boost every time we hurt you. We do this, we don't hurt you, we kill the guy in the back, and we put some bleed on you. Okay, so now you're bleeding, so we'll heal when we hit you. Let's swap this with that one. In the back, we want to hit you, so the kick would be really nice. We're going to swap the bleed and the attacks. We get a little bit of healing instead. Let's go. Okay, you're going to hit us harder for each time we hit you. I'd like to put the bleed on you, though. So do we just bleed you, take the 3, and next turn... Oh, but if we don't hit on the turn, we do a bleed. Then we don't really gain much from the bleed. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna blind 2 bleed and then kick you. So we have the kick. So, ooh, we just kick him in the back. Yeah! The kick hitting the second guy is so weird to balance, but I kind of like it. I kind of like having to think, okay, I gotta be targeting the second position every time. Thorny Touch. On taking unblocked physical damage, gain 2 spike. Inflicts unblocked damage to the attacker. Okay. Actions that inflict 2 or less physical damage get inflicted as lifesteal. If only X are captured, randomly add 1 temporary tile to all virus blocks. Start each turn with 1 counter. Alright, that seems insane. Lock up each turn, lock tiles on the board. I'm not really doing a lot of locking. Heal for every captured outside. I think we're going to go with Poised. Poised seems too strong. Counter every turn seems really, really good. Oh yeah, that seems really, really good. Okay, so this is an event, right? If we get it, so we'll take the event, but I think that's going to force us to an upgrade instead of a perk. I think that's fine. Oh no, we still go to the perk. Huh. Movement effect. Yes, we like bleed, right? Bleed heals, and this is movement effects cause bleed. Hell yeah. Oh, Buckethead! How you doing, Bucket Bro? Oh, bleed doesn't do anything because it's only to unblocked damage. Oh! Right. Right. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, why is this killing him? That's only 1 damage. Where am I? Because I know when it goes up to 3 damage, it becomes piercing, but how would this be going up to 3 damage? Physical attacks inflict 2 lifesteal. Oh, we're over healing because we're attacking bleeding, maybe? No. You know, we are gaining 2 health when we do this. Is that what's happening? I don't think there's any way we're going to do this without waiting through the whole fight, and I just don't feel like it. Sorry, Bucket Dude. You were too easy to kill for this build. I'm so sorry. Do we want a new card, or do we want a perk? I think I want more perks. We have a lot of cards right now. And we have something good for moving enemies past each other, so having a bunch of enemies seems really good for us. Like, spread the... Oh! It's a D&D party. They got a... Look, they got a cleric, a bard... and a fighter. Hell yeah. So we want to do a put. Oh my god, wait. 2 times healing, not attacking. 5 damage. We have 1 counter, and if we get 1 barrier, that'd be good. 2 damage to everybody. I gain 2 barrier. Ooh, this seems insane, actually. Hey, and we put their healer in the front. Fuck yeah. Oh, that gave me 2 heals. Huh. Let's move people around. Inflict more bleed, more damage. Three damage times 2. Wait, are you... Oh, when I heal, I'm giving you stats. Alright, so we want to avoid the healing. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is this when I heal or a heal action? When a heal action is captured. Got it. But we can do lifesteal healing without buffing them. And that's definitely the type of healing we'll go for. We'll do this. This will move people past people. Inflicting bleed. Also give us a barrier? Yeah. I took a bit of damage, but we removed their healer, and their fencer's almost dead. So if I can bleed him before... Oh no, this will target the second guy. So I won't be able to do a bleed with healing. I do this, I take 7... Oh, he has counter? He has -2 counter? This'll heal me for 2. Wait, counter is an attack. So if a dude's bleeding, I heal when I hit them. Okay, we'll do it this way. We're still taking a lot of damage there. This dude hits hard. Okay, that heals us pretty much back up. Takes out another guy. We're down to 1 target. Let's go. Alright, and this is his big attack turn, but I think if I swap my kick down, we just kill him? Yeah, with the 1 counter attack. Oh my god, poise is dumb. Poise is too dumb. This is this trait I think might be dumber than Crucible is. A free counter every turn is so insane. Obviously, there's a lot of multi-attackers in this game, so there's a lot of ways for people to get around it, but still, that's insane. At the end of your turn, inflict counter is physical on the closest enemy, so that's if they don't use my counter, I can deal 1 damage. Collision. This is the moving and deal that we're doing this. We've got 2 movement attacks already. We've got the one that does bleed, and we'll have the one that does direct damage. Do I want a perk or a trait? Adding a trait to a card could be pretty fucking solid, I think. Or actually full health, so I don't need the healing. Reach on our bleeds could be good. Aimed on kick could be funny. Reach on kick. Wait, no, but that might prevent it from moving things. Can I even do it? I can't put reach on. Alright, that's fair, that's fair. Reach on bleed could be nice. So now we'll hit the guy in the front and the dude behind him with bleed, which means our second position will have bleed most of the time, which makes our kick better. Reach on our bleed is really good. Oh, gain heal 10, gain 5 max, or we don't have 8 gold. We're gonna gain 3 max health then. We could do the elephant again. That'd be a card. Oh wait, this is a card and a perk. That's just a perk. That's just a card. It's 2 less jelly beans. Okay, fewer jelly beans, but we get a card and a perk. We'll go for that then. This gains us a lot of barrier and pops that guy right away. Oh, let's do it. Insta-kill a dude. Shred them up a little bit. So you inflict bleed, then do some forced movement. That should be okay. Damn, they're both attacking. But this does reduce our damage by quite a lot. That's a pretty good draw. We just, once we get down to 1 target, we need to start thinking about the lifesteal to get back up to full. But before then, I don't think we need to care too much. Oh yeah, we'll do this. Oh yeah, that's good. Takes out a target and nearly full heals us. Brilliant. We're attacking for 5. We could barrier that beef. Oh wait, no, I have counter. I don't have to worry about anything. We're just good. Yeah, we're just good. Alright. Sorry, buddy. You don't do multi-attacks, and I get 1 counter every round. I hate to break it to you, but you're fucked. Broken. Most broken perk in the game, in my opinion. Homeboy, if you happen to ever watch me random tardigrade play in your game and are curious, you might want to make this every other turn. I understand there are some dudes that are doing multi-attacks, but this is just an auto-win perk if you're ever at the point where a guy can only attack you once a round. So there might be something you can do with this to try to balance it out a little more. My brain goes to, I don't remember what roguelike used this, but I remember there was a card that had something similar to this effect. But essentially what it was is you would gain the number equal to the number of times you were attacked last round. So if a dude attacked you 3 times in the last round, you would then gain 3 counter next round. So you would have like alternating points of strength and weakness with it, which could be a solid way to like move around stuff like that. We could get our tentacle. We're not doing tentacle again. Crab leg could be good. 2 bleed. I almost kind of want to look for something wild, though. Yeah, I want to look... Ooh, or more enforcement would also be good. Fury. Like physical multiply the number of uncaptured defense. Ooh, inflict... Yeah, multi-hitting. With our lifesteal should be good, right? Piercing attacks, inflict bleed. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any piercing. I could have had piercing with the tentacle. All right, we're going to grab this. We're doing a pretty serious bleed and movement build right now. We unfortunately don't have piercing, but we'll grab that and we'll aim for piercing. So do we want to go to mutation if possible? I think, yeah. If possible, then we want to go to mutation. Collective modifier to spread 8. Ah, we weren't able to get all the way down there. Trait's not bad. We will reach on our multi-hit. I'm just rebuilding my tentacle at this point, aren't I? I'm pretty much just rebuilding my tentacle. Right. We want to look for some fun cards, so I think we'll do a mutagen to take on the Enrage. I don't think I'm actually properly built for that. Unless they're doing single hits with their Enrage, like one really... No, they're multi-hitting. My counter is shit. Uh-oh. 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 This is gonna be really bad. You're not attacking this round, so we don't actually want to use our barrier. Oh my god, yeah, no, this was the worst possible build for me to try this on. Oh, this is so bad. Well, we got him to half health. We're gonna be almost dead. He enrages again. If I swap bleed first... Wait, do you have counter? No, wait. You're swinging for 7. You have 11 HP. If I apply bleed and hit... Oh no, wait! I don't have a way to go up to 11. Oh, that was the wrong swap to do. Because, listen, we're actually going to die no matter what, I think. We can deal 9 damage there, 10 damage here, but it'll have 2 HP, so it'll proc his attack. We'll kill him on the counterattack. But does all of his attack go through, or if he dies on the counterattack, does he die? I guess we just have to see. It all goes through. Even if you killed him, it all goes through. No. Hi there. Collect him. Yay! We'll get him. Oh, do we still get research? Because I grabbed a couple of things. Oh, it seems like no. No, you don't get research unless you make it to the end. Hey, damn. Yeah, I know, V. I know I died.
Right?
Alright, do we do another Berserker run? Do we go back to the Tickler? What do you guys want to see? Seems to be all we have unlocked still. And there's these other traits, like other paths we can go down that we haven't even started to unlock yet. If I pick this after getting a victory, do I get to pick, like, because they said something about new biomes, right? I'm also now realizing all of your bleed is consumed on your first hit. This actually isn't necessarily good for multi-hit unless you're unless the attack is applying bleed and damage at the same time. I don't know if there's a way to do that. This is really just about getting life back on one hit, essentially. I think I'm gonna try going back to the tickler and seeing if anything changes because we got a victory. Hell yeah. How are you guys doing? I feel like you're being very quiet today. And I don't know if that's just the classic Wednesday or if you guys are just shockedly reacting to the Winnie the Pooh joke. What do you guys think? Ooh, wait. Your first attack inflicts 4 bleed. Physical damage of the excess will overkill. So that's like get 1 really big hit. I think I'm going to do First Blood. First Blood sounds insane, especially for the tickler. Because our first attack is going to apply bleed, and then it's going to hit a second time. So that'll be really good. So basically it's going to just auto-proc itself as long as we just get it. Yeah, so like 1 attack did half his goddamn health. So we want to pull him back to the front, we'll shield, and then we'll hit him. Hell yeah. Perfect draw. 7 HP. Stun would be good. Keeps him in front for this. Perfect run. So what do I think of this game so far? Like I've said, clearly, like almost all deck builder roguelikes, there's a lot of the Slay the Spire inspiration. There's the navigation that we do to pick where we want to go, but I really love how they've changed up. You can't keep offering me the tentacle. It's too fucking good. They've obviously changed it up from how normally you have that map tree you do to this style, and I really love this style. I really love having like the, hey, make a choice, which direction do you want to go, and what resources are you going to be able to collect while going that way is super cool, and I fucking love the vibe of it. They've done a bit of a rebalance from how Slay the Spire does. Like I've mentioned, they do a lot lower numbers than these games have traditionally done, at least that I've seen so far. Like, the fact that normally you're dealing with, like, you can play 3 cards with 3 energy and they deal about 3 damage. 3 tended to be around your averaging, normalizing number everything would do. In this game, 1 really seems to be what it's dragging everything towards, which is down to that lower number, which is interesting. It's very interesting how different that is. How the game just immediately feels a little more meticulous because of it. What's this? Fill empty brain tiles after all actions are dealt. All right, I think... Okay, so you're going to deal me empty actions. You get buffed by empty actions. So yeah, we're just going to focus everything onto one target, because we just destabilize one of their things. We should be kind of okay. Oh, they swapped on me. They're going to pull him to the front. Reduces damage by getting the blank. Okay, perfect. That's actually a perfect round for me. I mean, not good in that we didn't finish him off that round, but fine, ultimately. Take you out, we'll hit you, and then we're not going to be getting blank cards anymore. So I think we can just fucking run through this guy. I think this dude's only ever going to do like one damage attack now every other turn. So we can just legit play him out. Let's go. We'll just let it go. Let her run. Nice round. Easy round. And then kind of the Tetris style over the energy style. I really like it. I like it. I feel like if I wasn't so deep in the roguelike space, the kind of differences I'm feeling, I can basically say I really understand why Slay the Spire popped off as hard as it did by me playing this game. I think there's something a little more innate and natural to the way that like Slay the Spire is balanced, to how the actions run. That's a lot easier to pick up. But I feel like, as someone who's played a ton of roguelikes, that this is a fucking breath of fresh air. I'm loving the differences I'm feeling in this. And I think this is an insanely potent game to add into the space. Almost, I'm now realizing that's probably because, so this is a person who took up the opportunity to parody Winnie the Pooh. The idea that their game is almost like a loving parody of Slay the Spire inspired like roguelike deck builder games actually makes a lot of fucking sense to me. So I think that's what I'd say. I'd say this game is really, really good if you're in this space and you love these games. I feel like it's a great breath of fresh air. The visual style is super unique, and they're doing a lot to intentionally make it feel different than a lot of the other games, while still being immediately recognizable for what it is. Getting a lot of max HP. Do we go for a trait? Yeah, we could slap another trait down, right? Instant aimed. Aimed is okay. Instant is okay. Lock. I can't, you know, I'm gonna grab lock just because I don't think I've really used it before. So I'm not super familiar with what it's actually... Wait, we picked up that grow. So we can grow something? So our brain looks like this. Yeah, so we'll make an L block, so we can go short if we want to, or long if we want to. 4 counter. No, I still don't know how to deal with this guy. I guess if you get the feint ability, that gives you 3 feint, you can remove all 3 counter, and maybe that means Kanga has, like, no defense? But I really don't know. I feel like you need a different, like, class entirely to take on Kanga. Well, we're not really going to play around with the lock, I guess. Right, that was 3 rounds, which means, yeah, Owl will be angry this round. Cool. Now, we can stun Owl... What? You know, I'm gonna do this. Well, we'll do it with this one, because I think this will be easier to dodge, because we'll take 0 damage, and we'll leave this lock, because I really... And then lock fades. Oh... So it's only locked in for 1 turn. That's honestly pretty cool. We can stun him before he summons in help. Hey, so he skipped a whole summon round. Let's go. We could do a block, but we'll get a bonus and a block on screen. Yeah, so we'll do a full block here. Okay, summon your help, but you're at 25. We have the spear, or the tentacle, so we can dodge. Yeah, we'll dodge. We'll go ahead and hit you directly. Deal the 1 damage. We hit you, so we take more. But if we only do these, then we'll only take 3. Could redraw. Let's redraw. Owl in the front. We take a little bit of damage, but then we're set up for almost a kill shot. 9 health. Get the bonus in the spear. Will that be a kill? Not quite a kill. Damn. But there we go. Took a little more damage than I wanted to, but we're okay at this point. So yeah. I'd like to see more of the classes. What I will say is definitely the sense of progression is a little weird in this game. Like, obviously, we blitz through the very first round. We got to unlock the research feature right away. But I'm not super clear on how all the research stuff is working. I think I understand, but I could have used a tutorial there just to really express exactly what they're intending to do, you know? And then it's like the distance between unlocking the classes feels a little strange. Because obviously we're getting these, like, resource cells, and then the resource cells progress us along unlocking them, but I don't get a strong sense for how many rounds-ish it should take between me unlocking a class. And it feels like I'm having to replay the classes pretty early on when I want to get that feeling of next class, next class, next class, and really trying to see everything as quick as possible, you know? Taking physical damage, gain counter... wait, this turned equal to the damage. Yes, this is what I was thinking instead of the one that gives you counter every time. This is the balance I was thinking. Prickle, gain 1 serration each time you take 3 or more unblocked damage. Oh, so for like a heal tank, this would go insane. Because you gain spike every turn. I want to try for that. I want to see if we can go like a heal tank build, essentially. I would very much like to attempt that. So we want this event, so I'll unlock event. Then do we want a perk or an upgrade? I think I want a perk. We want to hunt for more perks. We want to start building like a heal build. And an upgrade won't do that, but a perk might. Instant actions gain +2 for adjacent bonuses. Set current health to 1, then gain another. Inflict spike amount to enemies pulled to the front. We don't have a pull, do we? Okay, we do have a pull on grapple. We have a way to gain spikes. Sure. Or do I reroll? I really want to look for healing. Let's look for healing. +1 actions when at 25%. Inflict 1 lifesteal if you have no shield remaining at the end of turn. Oh, inflict, right? So it's just free damage if we have no shield. That's perfect. No, that's perfect. Prickle and... Oh, what is this? Alright, gain a very weird block. Okay, understood. Sure. Let's gain a very weird block then. Let's go. We've done this fight before. It was pretty rough, so I think this is a good measurement to see how well we're doing. Okay. Alright, this guy gains counter at some point. We get stunned for 2 rounds, but then we take 5 damage from you. But if we do this, that'll be solid. Okay. No, let's try to take this guy out first. Because if the healer keeps dropping heals, that'll... That's goofy. That's goofy, ah. Alright, we gain health now if we don't take shielding. We deal it to the front dude. Okay, noted. Alright, we need to do something about some healing, I think. Do I redraw? Yeah, let's do a redraw. This will gain us everything. We'll do a pull. We'll be able to throw the attack where we want it. Yeah, that'll be good. Lifesteal to her. Maybe I shouldn't have done the pull. I almost had this guy picked off. We reroll, we'll get the spear. We'll go for the spear. Spear will be more helpful. Because then we get to pick our target. Take their main dude out. And now, if we can take out this dog, That we could spend the whole last round just eating all the apples this lady throwing at us. And you don't get buffed, right? Yeah, you don't get buffed by... Oh, we could just start taking the heal actions now. Yeah, so we'll just leave the Labrador villager to the end, and we'll just fucking abuse the shit out of all the healing they're giving us. No, that will pull her to the front. So I want this and one of the heals if I can get them. Hey, perfect. Yeah, we just want to pick off the bodyguard, leave the Labrador to the end. Five damage, pretty good, damn. We could redraw, but it won't give us more shield than this. No, that'll do the pull. So we'll heal us for 2, then we'll heal for 2 because we don't grab a shield and we'll deal 2. Okay, so heal for 4, take 3. Yeah, solid. But we don't want to do the pull, so we'll do a full redraw then? Ooh. Does that take him out? Not quite. Unfortunately, we get the shield, so we won't get our lifesteal at the end, but it does set us up for, like, next round getting the kill on this guy. Alright, and then we... Oh, wait, she just surrendered? Wait, but she had a mutation on her. Okay, so you can't leave... They know you'll abuse it, so you can't leave the Labrador healer to the end. Damn. Bonus tiles get applied to... All shield actions have instant. Oh. I don't really want shield. Yeah, I want to avoid shield now, because we're trying to do nourish. Enemy is knocked out by spike, gain shield. No. Outburst at the end of your turn, if like counter is physical, we don't really gain count. I'd like to swap to counter or barrier so we're not doing shields. We'll take forceful. We can make use of forceful. We can't really use the other two. I could send to the event. What is this? Currency? Oh, is that like 3 currency? That was 3 currency. Oh yeah. We're already full health. We'll go up so we make sure we get the perk. What do we got? Gain poise when you have less health at the end of your turn than the start of your turn. Ooh, and poise is the counter. And counter means we're not gaining shield. That could work. Retention also is spikes, right? We have prickly, which is giving us spikes. Then if our spikes aren't triggered, we keep them. Both of these are good with our build. I think I'm gonna go with balance, though. Balance seems really, really good. You! I don't think we have... Oh, is this piercing? Yeah, sorry, but we're gonna be real careful with this one. Oh. So what I want is both of these attacks and one of the shields. Right? No, not even. Oh, buddy, buddy, buddy. Did we get... We saved Buckethead! Give me a bucket. Give it. I want it. I'm gonna look adorable. Oh, wait, that gives a shield. We actually don't want this. Fuck. You know, I'm gonna go here. I want to see what this fight is. We haven't seen whatever this warthog fight is. We have a jackal and a warthog. Gain repeat this turn for each tile captured outside the brain. Okay. Avoid outside the brain captures. Gain 3 counter. Okay, so we hit him before he gains counter. So he has 3 counters, so we can't really hit him this turn. We can hit the fucking Warthog, though. Does counter go away? Wait, does it not? Okay, but we have enough block, I think, to absorb it. Yeah, we're gonna take a bit of damage here, but we'll lifesteal. We're gonna try to pick off this fucking jackal. Yeah, so he doesn't have his counter anymore. Cool. Counter's gone. We can take on focusing down this guy. Brilliant. We'll try to avoid shield. Oh no, our Buckethead would give us shield. Damn. Yeah, Buckethead's gonna give us shield anyway. We might as well just do blocking. Yeah, Buckethead wasn't really a good grab for us. Luckily, it's like gone permanently now, I guess, but still. Oh wait, does Forceful not go away on use? Oh, Forceful doesn't. So we're actually really strong moving things around. We gain 4 extra damage whenever we move shit. Nice. Warthog fight was interesting. I think it's really good when you're able to take out the Jackal early, probably. Inflict your spike amount to enemies pulled to the front. We were looking at that. And piercing. I will grab Impaler. We have a bunch of spike things, so if we get to the end and we're still holding all of these spike things then, I think the upside of that will essentially be that means, like, we might be unlocking something, you know? So what do we got? We have a trait that we can add to one of our cards. Could be nice. Or mutation. I think we're going to go for the trait. Ooh, okay, I think if we go up here, that'll put us closer to trait than... Oh, no, I didn't want to go to the shop. Shield, no, we don't want shield. Gain spikes multiplied by the number of uncaptured defense. Big brain. Thorns. We'll buy everything. We'll buy everything we can. And ooh, nice. I'm gonna do this one just so we have a little more flexibility with this wild shape thing. Okay, we got an encounter. We've got the Endless Rage multi-attacker, who's a problem. Unless our thorns are really, really good. But no, I don't think I'll go for the mutation. We'll go for this perk. We'll take the perk. I do this fight a lot, I'm now realizing. I like the Vulture Summons guy fight. It's very obvious what I need to be doing, essentially. Oh, right, we did the impale by dragging him after we got thorns. Hell yeah. We're going to take out the summoner. This is the main problem guy for us, as he buffs everything functionally. Gonna take a lot of damage here, but we'll only deal a little bit of damage too. So I want this to target this guy. Or do we spike it up? Oh, we gain spikes for dodging shields. Okay. So yeah, so I think this will be our best choice. We dodge shield, gain a ton of spikes. So we drag a guy into our thorns. Hell yeah. And now we're gaining a counter every turn, so I think we're pretty free. If we can avoid taking a shield... Yeah, if we can avoid... Oh, if we can avoid ending our turn with shield. So if we block the exact amount of damage he's dealing, we're also going to lifesteal every turn. So we can actually take this dude very slowly if we want to hunt down, like, perfect grabs, essentially. So we're at 16... What are you dealing? 2 times 2. So put us at 3. We take 1 damage, heal 1. So that'll be a -1. Gain no spikes. We'll do the -1. -1's fine. We'll just kill him, I think. Alright, so we're doing healing, we kind of want to get rid of shielding as much as possible. No shield, stop that. Repeat the physical attacks for each bonus. Ooh, okay. Heal 1 when you inflict exactly 1 damage. We'll try. I don't know how well we can do, but anything that gives us healing is really, really good for our deck, just overall. Grab a little bit of that. We take 1 damage, but then we get access to both trains. Event. With healing. Perfect. So what do we got? We have an upgrade to a card, or we can gain another trait. Honestly, with how many traits we have, I think I'm just going to keep stacking traits. I'm going to see how ridiculous traits get as you stack them. Oh wait, trait, not... Okay, never mind. That's on me. That's on me. What we got? Every time we inflict exactly 1 physical damage, we want to put reach? You're dealing 3 damage? So you're dealing 1 damage to 2 targets. So that might be healing? So we're going to remove our shield. We have less shielding that just comes up. Okay, so we fought this guy before. That's a mutation, so a new card. Like I said, I'm thinking of just playing with stacking traits. Blood spell. +1 action amount each time bleed is activated on a creature, and I imagine you bleed a lot. Yeah, okay. We're going for the bird. I know I can beat the bird. We've beaten the bird before. We're just gonna go wild on this bird. Half health. Hell yeah. Oh my god, wait. 4 damage. Oh, if I hit the... Right, I've been hitting the bonus, haven't I? Okay, avoid the bonus. Because we have... Okay, is there a way for me to... Alright, so we take spikes, or just... Wait, why is hitting him killing us? I'm very confused. Oh, I forgot I shouldn't have been taking bonuses while fighting this guy. something that's also buffing him. Heal 1 when you inflict exactly 1 damage. Is inflicting damage also buffing him? Oh god, am I just fucked? Alright, this gives us some healing and a lot more damage, so I think that's our play. Oh my god, I guess I shouldn't have gone for this dude. Yeah, I don't know. So 8 damage, we have 3 HP. We can gain 2 block. Yeah, that won't work. This gains us 3 HP. Fuck, yeah, nah, GG. Oh, we had an okay build. I just picked an enemy I couldn't have possibly beaten. And we didn't even unlock the next class. Oh. Sag. Very sag. Alright, we'll do another run. We'll run with the Berserker again and we'll see what we can do. This is the guy who starts with Barrier and Leech. So he's kind of weird. In that, you know, he's got just exhausting effects. Instant actions gain +2 for their bonus tiles. I don't start with any instants on this guy. What do you think? Once per turn, if you only capture blank, gain an extra capture. Set your current health to 1. Ooh, First Blood. First Blood's great for this dude. Leech First Blood is amazing. Alright. We could do this. A barrier builder is a little weird for this deck to deal with, I'm realizing. Tons of blood. Oh, you're hitting me 4 times. Okay. Yeah. Now this is a guy I'd be really good to get the, like, healing going above and below your health a lot, gaining bonuses. He works a lot better with that. Gain spike this turn instant. That's okay. 2 damage physical with reach, so 2 damage twice, essentially. Does set us up for a really good damage build. Let's do it. Let's get a nice big feeding mouth. Oh, that came into our chest. Okay, I thought that'd be like a lower abdomen. Alright, that is not where I thought that was going. I'm gonna trait or an upgrade. Well, I want to upgrade the mouth, right? Yeah, let's get a crazy fucking mouth. Let's keep upgrading our mouth hole. Oh, it literally got bigger. Wait, did you guys see that? All right. Okay, we're about to make the biggest feeding hole there is, I think. Let's swap. We're going to put the bleed up top. Let's try to read your... Oh, right, it swaps. Oh, fuck, 5. We're gonna need the barrier for that, then. Oh, we're taking more because of those, the blanks. Alright, alright. So, what do I want to do for this? Yeah, that's just our best option, honestly. I swap the bleed up top. Only take 1 damage, 2 damage. Yeah, let's swap the bleed so we get the healing mixed into this. And we want to heal off this guy and use up our blanks. We want to put the bleed, then the punch, then the blank. Heals us for 2, we take 1. Heals us for another 2. Solid. And at -1 health. That's pretty good. Obviously, we got pretty low with this guy, but we came back pretty okay. Gain 1 in rage if damaged when at full health. Ooh, we have to get all the way back to full to use Heartburn. Or do we take the test tickle now? Let's do it. I don't think I even played with this before, but let's quote-unquote test it out, I guess. Lock, reach, repeat. Let's put repeat on our mouth. Yeah, just hyper buff our mouth attack. Let's go. And yeah, we're still not dealing with that counter, but just water. Thank you for the 4 years, 9 months, and 14 days, my dude. You are getting very close to the big old-fashioned 5-year mark. Holy shit. Do you feel old yet, just water? Because I feel old. This is the stream that makes you old. I feel ancient. So this is our 3rd. This is the last one we're going to get. We want to keep the barriers. Let's swap bonus down. Below half health. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid for 3 free rounds, essentially. If we do this, we'll take 2 damage, heal for 2, but we heal before, so we end at -2. If I go this way, we take nothing. Let's do it. We could barrier punch. Oh, and this is... Wait, this is sensitive, so he's taking less. So in fact, we're better off bringing our bonus down, doing it this way. We deal the damage and we save one of our barriers for a later round. Like this round. Like this round specifically. Yeah, that seems good. Do we want the bleed? We want the bleed later, right? Because bleed gives us bonus damage, but it's only going to give me 1 bonus damage. Still, we might as well swap the bleed like this. Okay, you're summoning a friend. So if we swap the bleed up first... Oh no, I should have dealt damage to myself, then done the bleed. Then do the next attack, because then we take damage, then heal it back immediately. Alright. I just realized we have a full, like, 4x4 brain. I think this is the biggest our fucking Winnie the Pooh mutation brain has ever been. Let's go! Brain bleed. After placing a virus, inflict 1 bleed to everyone. For each tile captured outside the brain. Yeah. That's good with our fucking bleed build. Holy shit. Okay, we got the event, and we can get a perk, or... Oh, that's not where I wanted to click even slightly. Let's try to see if we can reach the upgrade, but I think even clicking here will be closer to the perk than the upgrade. No, we were closer, hell yeah. Let's upgrade our mouth again. Oh, new event? Hi there, little fella. Oh my god, wait, I'm just realizing. What are Tigger and Eeyore gonna be like? I'm most hyped for Eeyore. I want to see an aggressively mutated Eeyore. Oh, is this our Bear Trap Escape boy? Yeah, I'm not fucking with that again. Perk or card? Let's go perk. I want more perk. Zelix! How you doing, Zelix? Welcome, welcome, my guy. How have you been? That is some insane fucking damage. Is anyone attacking? No one's attacking. Let's put the bonus where the barrier is? And does that just fucking board wipe? Homeboy's stunned. Right, attack, bleed, bleed. If I bleed, attack, bleed. Yeah. That'll give me the heal. We're back to full. He's attacking twice for 3. And I could double barrier like crazy. Oh, or we just kill him. Never mind. Didn't have to go to jury duty, some normal work day. Hey, dude. Fuck yeah. That's the good shit. I'm sorry you're on jury duty, but I'm glad you didn't have to go in. That's nice. Well, welcome, welcome. We're checking out our next game in what I'm now calling the Year of Eldritch Roguelikes. I think the reasoning for me calling it should be relatively obvious. But we are playing a game called Winnie's Hole, where we are a virus infecting Winnie the Pooh and slowly mutating him into something new. Something different. Right, let's trim up our deck. Make it mostly just repeatedly getting our mouth attack. See, we got a pretty big brain. Yeah, I think just a square would be nice for this. Let's go. We've had 1 successful run so far. We're coming back in it. Ooh, right. If we did more than 3 damage, we insta-give his... Wait, does everything... Why does that insta-kill him? Something about our punch doing piercing or something? Yeah, I think anything we do is just going to insta-kill. I think all of our attacks literally will do more. Yeah, we'll just take him out. Unfortunate. We don't get the bucket helmet. That's fine. Alright, chat, your call. Do we want a new card or do we want another new perk? Whatever you guys say, because we can get a mutation or a perk. Whatever you want. If you say mutation, our only fight is the elephant. If you say perk, we've already done the boar fight, so I'll probably do whatever this combat is. Which includes a shield steel character. So what do you guys want to see? Want to see me stacking infinite perks? Or is our deck a little too thin, you think? Not the thinnest deck we did. And the tentacle deck was super I think there was like 6 cards in that. And we're at 7 now. So it could be whatever you guys want to see. Y'all let me know. Look at that mouth. I hope I get to upgrade it again, because it's gotten bigger every time so far, and I kind of love that. Too few games out there are willing to actually, like, just slap something on the character and change it as you equip new stuff. Like, even if it ends up looking jank, it's just so appreciated when a game is willing to be like, ah, you swapped out the boots, we'll change the boots. Ah, you added a new mouth, we'll add a new mouth. You upgraded it, bigger mouth. Don't seem like I'm getting any response. We're gonna check out the new encounter then, I guess. So you're gonna steal shields. Oh, you're gonna be making barriers while you're doing that. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Hey, Velky, how you doing today, my guy? Hit me for 5, and then you're gonna retreat. Could mix a barrier, because you're only hitting once. That dude's putting things in front, so we don't actually care about moving him. Also, our attack is coming after our bleed. So if I swap the attack here, then we do this, we gain full barrier, full damage, full bleed. Oh right, all of our shit is choose a target. Oh, then let's try to take out the archer. We could deal with the tank later, we're just always gonna go for the archer. Get 1 barrier, but we need 2. So if I swap the punch with the bonus, yeah, that'll give us a full fucking round. That'll kill, no one else is attacking, so solid round. And then, even though this guy's going to be gaining the block, because everything we have is targeted, yeah, we could fully nullify this guy's main effect. Hell yeah. I think I'm just gonna keep swapping the bonus. Ooh, he got me pretty good there, actually. I want to bleed before I attack, so we get lifesteal. Solid. Solid! But yeah, Velky, what have you been up to, my guy? You having a good fucking week? Got any weekend plans you're working on? All shields are instant. Repeat to physical attacks for each bonus that are captured with them. Let's take it. That seems really solid, honestly. Come in here, lots of max health. We're up to 15. Ooh, what do I want? Shop, mutation, trait. I think we'll go for trait. If we come up here, that gets us pretty close. Now, are there any more max HP or resource things? We get 2 resources if we grab this. We'll just do it this way. We're dying on Cyber Stand. Oh, shit. Has there been an update for our Helldivers? Reach. We're gonna... You already have Reach. Oh, this is Reach. We'll give Bleed Reach as well. Oh, this is Reach too? Should I just be targeting everything in the front then? Hold on. I might have been fucking up, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep collecting traits or perks at this point. At this point, we're so dedicated to perks that I'm kind of hyped over it. Because we got our attack. Gonna rip through everything. We have the Breach Bleed, so if we swap that up there. Bleed hits both of you. This is Reach 2. That'll hit all 3 of you. And then everything that dies heals this guy, so we're going to just be trying to take out the owl for the most part. Lots of bleed, lots of boost. So the Reach Bleed will apply to you, so both of you get bled. Then the single target bleed put on you. Then this hits all 3. Fucking insane. Doing a 2 attacks. We want the barrier. Ooh, did I fuck up? Am I fucked up? Yeah, hitting him is proccing him to do an attack, it seems. I'm actually going to avoid it. We're going to wait till he's doing an attack, and I won't be the one to proc the attack. Damn, we're going to take... Oh, because I have 3 bleed on me is where a lot of that damage is coming from. I see. Yeah. All right, we'll do a bleed and then a punch. He'll die. We'll get a little bit of health back. It's fine. But yeah, I needed to pay better attention. I think I've been targeting things in the back because we have aim, but I have so many attacks that have reach that I really actually need to be targeting the front guy. But it's fine, it's fine. Healing in excess of max is inflicted as damage. With a leech build? Yes, please. Yeah, yes, sir. We're gonna want the event. Get an extra block? That'll surround, but that won't actually get us anything else. So, do we just heal? Yeah, we'll just take a heal. Oh! Didn't know that would take us all the way there. Choose a mutation. Enrage. At the end of combat, I exhaust, so 1 enrage for the rest. Persist? Captured with this are not exhausted. Okay. We'll get an enrage eye that just kind of auto procs. Basically, it's a +1 damage just going forward. We'll gain... Ooh! Yeah, we'll spend the gold. We don't really go to shops that much, so that seems solid. Then do I want to... We'll take a perk. We have not done this bleed fight. Oh, I shouldn't have done a bleed fight. I'm based almost entirely around bleed. Hold on. Oh, wait. Wait, do you have a human? Oh no, that dingo stole that baby. Any bleed applied to allies is instead applied to this creature. This is horrible. This was the worst possible fight for me to go for. Alright, we're gonna go for it though. Okay, alright, alright. So we want to avoid bleed wherever possible. We can take 2 barrier. Wait, why is that? Oh, okay. We're gonna swap the bleed there so we at least get our health back on it. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think I shouldn't have gone. I don't even know what inspired me to go for a fucking bleed fight. Oh my god. What is it? +1 action amount each time bleed is activated. Activated. But you're not bleeding now, so how would I be activating bleed on you? Are you putting bleed on me? Why are you getting additional damage when I hit you? No, like literally, where's that coming from? Because when I hit him, it goes from a 1 damage proc up to a 3? Oh, is something applied? Am I applying bleed every turn? For every block not captured, I apply bleed. My deck is literally countered by this fight. Well. Shit. Well, that's me. I took a bleed fight into an anti-bleed fight. Oh, but it looks like we unlocked a new class. So let's check it out. What do we got? Blaze. Our perk. Adrenaline reduces by 1 on activation, inflicting 2 times adrenaline amount as it explode at the end of turn. Okay, adrenaline is the thing that's like a 1 turn use, we gain damage, but it sounds like we have extra adrenaline that we didn't use. We will also gain An explosion at the end? Does that hurt us? Inflict 3 physical damage on attackers who are entirely blocked by you. That sounds good. Yeah, let's go for it. Hi, son. How you doing, my guy? Let's go see what this cornfield, crops, guinea pig. Oh, attacks everything. Ah, I see. The wheat and the chaff. Understood. I gain adrenaline, and then... Oh. Then what happens? Oh, then I shoot out all of the adrenaline as a fireball? Hold on, wait, is that... Oh. Wait, is this not an attack? That's just an effect that's happening, right? That's not an attack? Is this how you beat Kanga and Rue? Because if you're not attacking, then counter doesn't work against you. So, what we can do... Hold up. So what we can do is just go unreasonably crazy with building adrenaline? And then just deal damage. Alright, y'all. We want to get traits. Every opportunity we get to add traits, we take traits, okay? Because if we can get one of these adrenalines to like give us 3 and repeat multiple times or whatever, it's going to be fucking insane. Okay, you're doing bleed, not damage. But you're summoning a thing. Maybe we'll just explode. Oh no, you're moving to the front. Ooh, back to the front. 2 counter is good. So we have a non-exhausting counter source. So really another good thing would be to take all of the block out of our deck. It'd be really nice to take all of the block out of our deck. And just do counter. And just bonus counter, essentially. This guy's retreated to the back. We want to bring him forward and we'll counter. So he'll attack us, hit himself. And he's not retreating this round. Ooh, do we have something? I might be able to get the counterattack. And the counterattack's exactly what we want. Prevent the 3 damage, hit him with it. Beautiful. So counterattack adrenaline. That's our deck. That's what we're going for. If we're allowed to build it, we build it. You don't want to inflict exactly 1 physical damage. Gain 1 poison if you have less health. Poison the counterattack. We'll take that. I'd really like the perk that just gives you 1 counter attack fucking every round, you know, but... And that'll collect all those resources. What do we want to do? Trait. Yeah, we want to make our way to the trait. Lots of max HP. So if we leave that, we can try to get more max HP. Yeah, we'll take more max HP, then we'll come over here to the trait. Saw the trailer for this a while ago. Yeah, it's finally out, and it is honestly really good. What I would say is I think this game is in some ways worse than like your classic Slay the Spire. I feel like it's a lot less approachable and a little trickier to get into than most other roguelike deck builders I've played. Like, I'd put it a little bit in the same realm as Belladonna Voice, where there's a lot more things that you're having to get used to. However, if you're deep into the roguelike space, if you've played a lot of Slay the Spire, if you really like these deck builder games, this one does such a slight turn on almost everything that it is super refreshing. This, I think, is going to be a standout within roguelike spaces because of it's a deck builder. Yeah, so we're building, these are our cards, essentially. Then we have a brain, which is our hand. And then we have these blocks, which are energy. So the way to think of it, this is our energy. We have a bunch of different block shapes and numbers, which determines how many of the cards we're playing. Our brain here holds all the cards from our deck that it's able to. So this is our hand. And that, if you think of it that way, it's basically a normal deck builder. It's just like executed in its own very unique way. Hair. Oh, this is hair. I thought this would be like Kanga or Rue, actually. Boom. Counterattack, and he's stunned. I want to redraw. That's not actually a lot. Yeah, we can do bonus adrenaline, hit him with another bomb. Solid. Yeah, and his counterattack can't stop me. 2 attacks of 1 damage. Wait, why am I taking 2, but if I shield 2? Why am I taking more? Why am I taking counterattack 3? Counter. Each turn redirects incoming physical attack. Why, if I gain armor, is it adding in 3 counterattack? I think I'm gonna have to click. Why is counterattack happening? Oh, because I'm dealing physical damage by perfectly blocking him. Insane. So this will trigger counterattack, even though it's not an attack, it's a perk. And then counterattacking triggered his counterattack as well. Okay. Interesting. So this class is, I think, very good at dealing with hair, but there's a lot of things that are happening that are messing with me a bit. Oh! I can't believe they have bombs in this. Yeah, we'll take the 2 damage. It seems to be the simplest kill. You know, unfortunate for us to take damage there, but we're good. But yeah, it's a deck builder of Valky, and it's a very interesting one. I'm honestly really enjoying it, but I think the main reason I'm enjoying it is because of how many roguelike deck builders I've played. Poised. Okay, so we have poised and balanced. We have 1 counterattack. Okay, do we have a remove cards option? No. Damn it. Alright, we want to get up to this event. So we'll unlock the event. We'll come down here so that we can get the trait. Aimed, locked, or instant. None of those are really great. I would love, for example, repeat. Honestly, I'm not realizing. I think I only want repeat. Do I skip that? You know what? No, let's put instant on counter. We're always going to want to use our counter, right? Yeah, it's our brain shape. That, so if we extend you out, that basically will lock up our whole brain. Fuck yeah. And 3 max H. Ooh, 25 max H. You're new. Sure, let's go fight fucking Snake. Python. Hey, and that activated our double counter. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, what's this? Constrict. After capture, inflict a bleed equal to the number of walls. Weird. So are you gonna just keep walling me? Oh, but you also increase my brain to give me more wall. So you build up probably a ton of bleed, yeah, then you do one really big attack. Understood. But you attack for 3, and I think I have 2 counterattack. Yeah, this serpent is a rough fight. I'm honestly not super happy with the fact I decided to try and take him on. Because our damage does not come in massive amounts. Ooh, what? Okay, yeah, we need to do a big block here. This is a big attack, then I think he'll go back to constricting. Yeah, he's going back to constricting. Okay, we could do this. Would I be able to get you and the bonus? Yeah. Okay, we'll do you and the bonus. Down to 14. One more big attack coming in. We could full block it. He takes a little bit of damage. And then we just need... Hey, that works. Whoo! We took, what, 3 damage from that serpent? I think for how... That was a rough fight, honestly. Basically, obviously, I took almost no damage. That was because any time I might have taken damage, would have insta-gibbed my ass. Just immediately. At the end of your turn, remaining counter is physical damage on the closest. On counter, also inflict half-countered amount on the furthest enemy. Outburst and so I want both. I want both of them. Let's start with Splinter. And we'll try to get more traits. or perks. And once we get more perks, you know, we'll fucking... Oh, is there a shop? A mutation, so a new card. I think we want the trait. Is there any more max health we can pick up? Not really. There's a lot more resources, though. So we'll do everything we can to just pick up freebie resources. And then, yeah, our 4 block we can just drop there. Full health, don't need the heal, so what do we just take? Red thing. Yeah, we'll just take a red resource, drop the 4, boom. A repeat, exactly what we want. On our counter? Yeah! Repeat on our instant counter is beautiful. Let's redraw so we can get more adrenaline. Solid. Oh my god. If I do redraw every time, I'm basically guaranteed to have 3 counter every round. Yeah, between poised and the fact that we have that instant counter that we can just redraw if we don't get it, if we want to, I have at minimum 3 counter a round, every round. We might just be in a win state deck because of that, if I'm being honest. Oh, you're coming for me, so we'll redraw, get our 2 counters. Yep. Are you attacking? You're not attacking this round, so still, I think I'll redraw. Get fucking countered, idiot. Alright, yeah, we have the ultimate counter build, though, y'all. We're going insane. Obviously, like, if I could duplicate that card, have 2 copies of it, we'd be fucking untouchable. Collision, heal, very locked, unbreakable. Try to get the... Aww. Damn. I guess we can do the test, Tickle. If you inflict 3 or less physical on a turn, does this count as inflicting physical? I don't know. What do we got? We've got a mutation or a trait. We're definitely going to go for the trait. We're going to get all this max HP as a bonus. The event. Oh, we might have to take the mutation because I want an event. Events are weird. Some of them are insanely powerful. Oh, wait. Can we get both? We can get the event and the trait. Hell yeah. Perfect. Reach, aim to repeat. I can't remember what our counter I think our counter body part is a tentacle again. I think I am once again all tentacles. Oops, all tentacles. Oh. Alright, that's on me. That's my bad. Turtle, what a wonderful curiosity you are. Thank you. You don't need all those limbs, do you? I'm quite the chef. The thought of becoming food sparked a new affinity for his freshly formed appendages. They have been growing on me. Hold still. Let me just... Yeah, there's only so much you can do about the bucket, depending on what your fucking deck looks like. Luckily, because we're so counter-build, like, the bucket ain't really that valuable to us. Hey, turtle lady, how you doing? You look very tender. 28 shield? Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to take a couple more rounds, but never mind. Fuck, I really, really want that last, like, use all of your... Yeah, we're just going to look for it. Attacks that inflict physical, have repeat, bleed for each instance of bleed inflicted, upon taking unblocked damage, gain spike. Ugh, fine. I just want the last... I think there's one more counter perk. There's the one that you just deal what damage you have left. Got an event to the south. So that's a trait. That's an upgrade. I'd like the upgrade. If I take 4 damage... Ugh, painful. No, that's gonna make me much closer to that, won't it? Damn. No choice. I wanted the upgrade, not the trait, but that's okay. Reach, instant, lock. I don't know if these actually... Okay, we're gonna put reach on stun. That's, you know, some value. Just not really... Let's remove an action. We're gonna remove one of our shields, because they don't help us at all at this stage. And narrowing up our deck means our shit comes out a lot quicker. Puma. Is that a fucking puma? What do you think? Heal when targeted by a movement effect. Oh, so I don't want to hit you with movement effects. Oh shit, what? Move 50% of the target's health. Get stunned, idiot. Nope, you're not doing that. Five times damage. Okay, yep, even my counterattack build is going to have a rough time keeping up with these. We can heal. Oh, you're doing the half damage. I'm out of stuns. So there's not really much else I can do. 5 attacks. Oh, are you fully countered? I think he's fully countered. Let's go ahead and redraw. Puma is a rough fight. That's honestly crazy how strong he is. Shield heal. You die. So I'll take 5 damage. I'll take less. No, it all maths out the same. So we'll just do the thing that guarantees he dies so we don't keep fighting him. Damn, that hurt. Yeah, we're gonna have to hunt down a lot of healing during our next explore phase. Placing a virus, inflict bleed for each tile outside. Adrenaline adds to your shields. Come on, where's that last counter? Oh, damn. I don't have attack actions. I guess we'll do spike formation. We have a few instants. That'll gather all the resources. That's an event. Trait shop mutation. So I guess trait is what I want. Not a lot of healing. We only got 1 healing on it. Repeat. Do we repeat counter? I think we repeat our adrenalines. I feel like our counter is doing very, very well for itself. So we want to start repeating our other shit. Wait, is this a new boss? Ooh. I'm so ready for Eeyore. Another one of the doctor's experiments. You know the plague doctor? I know everyone, Winnie. I see in ways you cannot imagine. Eeyore, you're not built for these woods. I'll prove it to you. Let's go ahead and get a triple stun off. So, Eeyore, what's your fucking gimmick? Okay, so what is this? Push the closest adjacent creatures. Oh, 3. Oh, well, he only attacks 3 times, right? So if I get all my counters, I'm good. If he never goes above a 3x attack, we win. So he's going to be rebuilding his plants. Wait, Razorwood Shredder, what? Do these do things when they're pushed into me, actually? Wait, is that how this dude works? Does he just keep making traps and pushing them to do things? Because that's fucking cool if true. Gotta get our triple counter, all good, we're solid. Yeah, no, I think we just auto-win against Eeyore. I think we just have, like, the perfect amount, essentially. Now doing the attacks, we could save, we'll draw our counter right on his next turn, which will be his attack turn, which means we win. Yep, we take nothing. Sorry, Eeyore. Oh, we might have to wait till his next attack round, though. Yeah, I think he's got enough in front of him that we won't actually be able to hit him. Or we did? You don't know what you're doing. Well done, Winnie. Go on back to the laboratory. I understood the whole theme of Winnie the Pooh, but Eldritch Horror, I'll take it from here. Hey, we completed a run in the backwoods. Okay, so yeah, so you gotta win one round on each of the maps, I see. You did it! This accomplishment will assist our research. We can make it the cure? Not yet. We must continue our tests. More testing! Oh, we didn't... I don't think we got anything new. Yeah, no new completions. Unfortunate. Damn. Oh well. Eeyore? A misguided beast. Could not see my offering. Disregard his words. His mind is a void. Early access. The next area is not ready yet. Oh, right. Even though the game is technically not a demo, we are still in early access of this game, y'all. Which I think is what makes this the perfect time for us to fucking go. I think with that particular run, y'all, we're going to be ending it for today. It's a little early. We're not yet till 7 on my time, but we got 2 victories. We got victories with different fucking runs. We've just discovered the tough virus, so we'll have something new to play around with next time. And we seem to have gotten done with the maps that are currently available in early access. That does not mean we'll not be playing some more, because we still have new classes, new cards, and new research for us to unlock. But y'all, that is our first look at Winnie's Hole. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I certainly did. Like I said, this game is fucking fantastic for someone who's been playing a lot of roguelike deck builders and is pretty deep in the space. They do a lot to play around with it. And it's a game that I think is going to be hard to approach for people who haven't played these game styles before, because it's taking a lot of pre-existing mechanics and turning them slightly. But it is beautiful if you're familiar with these mechanics, and I'm enjoying myself a lot. And I cannot wait to see how deep into this game this designer goes. Because just based on what I'm seeing, I think they're having an insane amount of fun building it. Which almost always is going to really lead it to being a fucking amazing experience. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, a good night, a good rest of your fucking weeks, y'all. I hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. Remember, I love you all. And I'll see you again probably this Friday. I'll make sure I get in a stream before I go and hang out with my friends. So for now, bye-bye. We'll see each other very, very soon.